is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here. We are rocking the triple cold snap sea ice challenge, and it looks like we're building a bunker, in all honesty. But that's not too far off, really. So one thing we have to do is get a door in here. Where are you headed there? Finish this for me. Okay. So I'm debating on wood or steel for the door. We don't have any solid source of steel coming in here, but we do have 400. It's not sufficient. These supplies are laid out. That's it. No, I should probably get that up and running. I'm debating on getting that second battery. We need to start getting some hydroponics going, but there's so much to do. There's one person. Oh, speaking of which, he's a space refugee. Has no hat on, but has some decent gear. Abrasive. This is like one of the worst spawns on the planet. Okay, we'll just strip you for your gear, friend. There's nowhere else to put shit, so we're gonna have to expand this zone out, and that means we're gonna have to expand our roof zone out as well. And make it happen before that gear becomes tattered apparel, lady. Alright, here he is. I'm like, what? The game is just freaking out. It's negative 183 now. So even our crabby Karen, who is kind, is starting to get cold. Quest available, a child on the road. We certainly don't want a child. I wouldn't mind a raid. Raids bring food, but I don't want a child around this mess. Light weather. Her sash just completely deteriorated away. I don't know if that mucked up my ability to stay warmer outside. I can't imagine a sash is doing too much for you in that regard, but what the hell do I know? I'm not much of a sash guy, really. Alright, we're going to reinstall this over here as soon as she's capable of getting outside without freezing to death. And I'm going to carry on from there. We're still working on research to get space trade up and running. Let's go ahead and do this. And then the next question is, what do I build the door out of? I'm thinking we move this wooden one over and make a steel one over here. Because at least our exterior then is more secure. I'm gonna make a silver door. 250. Jesus Christ. Not there. For the love of Randy. She's probably trying to eat. I don't let her eat a lot. Let's see. Where are you at here? Okay, you're alright. Yeah, you're good. Carry on, if you will. There we go. Alright, roof and stuff. She should come in here and do some roofing eventually. Is it already roofed then? It is. Okay, she took care of that. Alright, so where to go from there? First step is probably the heaters, because those are going to be important. We still have plenty of components for the moment. 399. That's going to take 100. This is already accounted for. So in addition, we need 100. And then maybe we do 2 of these plus this. That's 200, 300, 40. So we can't make this. We can't make the battery. We could take something apart and replace some walls with wood in a pinch. I'd rather not have to go that route, but it's a possibility. We're almost to that point of sustainability, people. Like another little raid or two. What's a temp in there? Neg 46. You're actually okay in that. That'll make... Okay, let's reconnect it so it actually makes a little light. And then let's keep an eyeball on the battery. So if this isn't sustainable because... Reconnect. Alright, where else are you going to go? I guess we can... This is definitely going to be needed for, especially for this light. So, hauling steel. If you're in good health, we're going to go for it. We are. Okay. Alright. One person can certainly do a lot. And if she hits 20%, we're going to stop and go inside and finish this later. There we go. What else can we reclaim? We could take this apart. We certainly don't have the material to make it out of anything else, though. Well, that definitely helps with temperature. Outside, negative 163 Fahrenheit. That's negative roughly 108, 109 Celsius. And it is morning, so it's the coldest time of the day. Sadly, there's just nothing to claim on the map. We certainly aren't getting over there to deconstruct that. There's no more slag. We could smash some of this up, but it's got 2,000 hit points. We're going to be running back and forth forever. But it should give us slag. I don't think the razor wire is going to do anything for us. I guess we can try and do... Can I move it? Maybe it just gives me some defensive positions, which wouldn't be a bad thing, actually. Do you get anything for... It says ancient razor wire. No longer poses any danger. Does it slow people down? Does it do anything? I don't fucking know. Let's just go try and deconstruct and see if we can get the tiny... This is a little bit of bullshit because we're going to be seeing this guy. The dead people just hang out forever. We could extract skulls. Give me some slag. Oh my god, you decided to eat a meal after that. You're just amazingly smart. You're such a Karen. Alright, let's go inside before we freeze and figure out what the next best step is. So, there's no sense doing these things, hydroponic basins, before we have this light up and running. So, let's see what we have for steel. We have 299. This is going to take 240, assuming she doesn't flub the construction anywhere. And that's a big assumption with this one. You never know. So I'm not taking this apart. That thing's earned me so much material. It's phenomenal. So when we do finally get around to being able to do geothermal, we're not going to have the capacity to be able... Geothermal? That was the wrong word. Space trading, comms consoles. We're not going to have the capacity to actually make the stuff that we need to make from it. Ship to the stars. Yeah. There's a ship somewhere, but we're not really allowed to set up residence anywhere else. Okay. You can work on those, right? Okay, I thought maybe our skill was too low or something. No sense turning this on. And then, so I guess the next grabble is more batteries. I'm still half tempted. If this is going to completely deteriorate away, we're just going to make sandbags with it. And please, please, please don't fail this construction. She's real hit or miss with this. I watched her fail the construction on more walls than you would bloody well believe. She's about to hit the next level of construction here. And how are we doing for meals? So then in the next problem becomes, where are we going to cook these meals? But again, as I previously stated, we can make a campfire and just uninstall it temporarily. All right, so I think it's high time I did some work prioritization. I haven't done anything with this yet, so for now, there's going to not be bed rest. There's childcare is meaningless. Basic is good. All right, now we're going to use 3 as the new threshold for 1. So she has no grow ability. Actually, let's do 2 so we can always make her do something. There's never going to... Well, we might get a meteorite here or something. Research will stay low. Cleaning will stay. Anything else that's important. So right now, growing. She's going to have to get her skills together. Let's see. She does have a slight passion for that work, so we're going to get less results in that regard than we would otherwise like to. I guess cook when you ever get to that point. If we can only take one of those bunnies, I need to just leave this tab up, and if a polar bear comes, all we really got to do is piss it off, and then it'll manhunt her and die, right? Okay, so reconnect. You're telling me you can't reach the other side. Power conduit, please. That's just a bridge too far, huh? Alright, let's do that. We have 59 steel. Okay, now can you dudes connect? What the shit? I really am just begging for zoots here. I'm sure of it. You know how that goes. Now can you reconnect to something that actually functions? Yes. And yes. Alright, we're going to do rice. And we're going to watch the batteries take a major shit. So are you getting skill off this even as you're planting? You are. So she'll be to level 3 in no time. It's going to be difficult to get these harvests in. But this will supplement the massive pile of meals we've acquired. Alright, let's kick this on. Watch the battery take a shit. 1290. Oh, man. That's as good as it's going to get right now, people. I might move this elsewhere. Let's reinstall this over here. Let's do some roofage over there just so it's not out. And hopefully we can reconnect it over here. I don't want it connected to my battery. I can fucking tell you that. So these things are at half mast. All right, that went off. We should be golden. Temps are good. Rice is at 12%. Bam! If we had 4 of those, even given her shitty skill, I'd call that sustainable. Probably another battery too, because we're gonna have to babysit the shit out of the power on this one. But even like, what's my grid currently using? 656. So that's the heaters, the hydroponic bays. That doesn't even count for turning this damn thing on, but this light. All right. Wow. That's phenomenal. Oh, the wind was really kicking for a while there, but look at that shit. Have you ever seen a fucking battery die that fast? How can this thing take 2900 power? That's bananas. I have no idea. It's literally just a floor light. Whatever. I don't know much about growing plants. Everything I've ever tried to grow has not made it. So, except for basil. I can grow the fuck out of basil. Anyway, I'm going to sit here and babysit the light, wishing I could get up north to grab the steel from that, which would give me enough to build my second battery and hopefully not have to micro so much, but hey-ho. So currently it's negative 210 Fahrenheit. That was negative 134 Celsius. It has gotten a degree colder since. I'm allowing her to go outside and do a little bit of building. Actually, I'm not allowing that because it got too damn cold, but we're going to need some level of defense. I mean, maybe not in this extreme cold, but at some point it's really going to bite me in the ass. Now there's a hard snow on. Battery's doing okay, though. So there's that. She's going to flub. She never makes it through everything. She's not good at construction at this point. Back into the warmth. If only we had 16 steel. I was debating on taking some walls down. We could deconstruct a few walls over here. Rebuild them. Whoosh. That's the end of the plants. Harvest right now. Don't even frick around. Just go harvest them. Slow it down. Fuck the food. She wants to eat. No, go harvest stuff. Oh, it's not in our area. I gotta expand the warm area. That's important information, huh? There we go. All right, do it. Harvest botched. Fuck you. You know, it's. I don't know what the temperature is inside. We did get some rice. This rice is gonna die. No, you don't get to quit. You get to harvest rice, lady. Keep it up until it's gone. Our first crop as the power flickers like mad. And she's fucking lost as many harvests as she's nabbed. And she actually lost more than she nabbed. So we got 3 out of 8. To tell you how that's going to go. That's barely a meal. That is so extremely frustrating. Oh my god, I'm going to have to stop playing this game for a while after this episode, man. God, am I mad. Anyway, let's see. Bio plants. She still hasn't hit level 3 yet. I did all that fucking upper harvesting. She didn't hit level 3. That's so frustrating. What do we got? Hard snow, triple cold snap, need warm clothes, need meal source. Yeah, we also have to find a way to build a damn cook stove at some point. It doesn't much matter since we have nothing to cook. I wonder if I should put the rice on a shelf. Doesn't matter. It's definitely going to rot if I leave it in here. I'm going to have you go ahead and haul it outside. We'll see how long it's going to last. I'll put it way over there where a snow bunny might eat some of it. Loses 3 a day. And it's going to last 20 days. At least it's frozen, so at some point, hopefully within 20 days, we'll have some solution figured out, right? Larky's rescue failed. Okay. So we have 15 days of food left. in terms of meals, I might cancel one of these. I can't really store it inside because it's warm and it will only last 8 days instead of however many days it's going to last. I could put it in here. What's a stack of rice? 75. Paid forced weather. Okay, I did get that one in my other attempt at this game. It's going to slow us down a little bit, but I think that's okay. Let's haul that rice inside. There you go. What are they going to offer me for this? Advanced components, silver, hyperweave, goodwill, and plasteel. What's it going to do? Foggy rain. So that does slow people down. Fricks up my aim. 7.6 days. Free shit. We don't go outside anyway. Piss on it. And where's my stuff? Right there. Go get it. Bring it in. Alright. Maybe there's a little something. This guy's probably going to deteriorate relatively quick too. It is raining. So these have been sitting here for 24 days now. That's bananas. That's how long we've been in the game. Haven't even made it through a year yet. We've done a lot better than we did last attempt. I'll tell you that. Hey, the rice is 100% grown. There you go. I'm wondering. Last time I think she only got 3, but she is getting a better harvest this time. So they've already matched what we got last time. She just went to plants level 3. Holy smokes. She didn't flub a single one either. Oh my god, we have 58 rice now. Finish planting, dude. What the hell's wrong with you? Some people, man. I can tell you. Like, what? Like, this is your only chance to live. Oh, there's one that we didn't sow yet. Get over there and plant it. Now they're going to be all freaking growing at different times. Assuming they make it that far anyways. Which, there'll be a blight or some shit at some point. I should turn off blight. It's really... where's the blight coming from? It's not blowing on the breeze. It's not, you know, something's got to give, right? Foggy rain. Reduces move speed. Yeah, that's one thing that kind of sucks. Let's see what we can make. If we did production, this little crafting spot here. Make some tribal wear or something. Veil. I can't make a hat. I can make a veil. How much of that shit? We have 69 of it. Hey, so it takes 20 for that. 60. Do one time. She's a pretty good crafter. I need a light in here though. I mean, it's not terrible, but I don't have any problem just waking her up whenever. Why not? This gives her something to do. She doesn't have a passion for crafting. It's not going to hurt to have a higher level when we really need to craft something up in a little while, though. And we'll double check what that does for us. Next problem is she's not very good at cooking. When we do start cooking, there's a decent chance we're going to end up with some food poisoning. Also, we need to turn this damn thing off straight away. If this gets too low, I don't even frick around with it. I just turn it off. So we got a handful of days of this rainy bullshit. I don't think it was worth it for what we got out of it, but whatever. There hasn't been any visitors or people walking through or any of that kind of thing in quite a while, so I'm a little miffed about that. In a pinch, we can eat raw rice. Where am I going to do my cooking at? Like, I guess I can delete this. What do we have left? 9. Veil takes 20. Alright, let's get rid of that. So I can put a little cook fire here and sit here and cook there and probably get some recreation. Speaking of which, I don't know what she's mainly doing for recreation. Solitary relaxation. Somehow she's getting some social interaction. I feel like you should be out of your mind alone right now, but what do I know? Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, bio cooking. She must only get the experience when she finishes a meal, not while she's actually making the meal. That's a vegetarian. We got 4. So we got 5 meals out of that. And we need to desperately and quickly... I'm just going to eat one of her own meals straight away. Uninstall this. If she wanted to recreate around it, I would allow that for a few minutes, but... oh well. It's over now. We got meals. Still, we used two pieces of wood. We have 1.8 days left on that. And we gained 5 meals because she ate one. And we're almost on the cusp of having enough for another one here. So, wow. This... I'm just waiting for something else to happen before I end the episode on a super boring note, but what are you going to do? Negative, okay, negative 232 degrees outside at 5 a.m. That's neg 146 Celsius. These heaters are going to be working overtime pretty soon. You can see the temps even in here bouncing around like bananas. I wonder if it makes sense to hold this door open for temperature stabilization. I don't know if it's going to do me any benefits, hurt, harm, or nothing. Whatever. Okay, when she opens these doors, cold air floods. So, potential for some negativity, but the rice didn't seem to care too much, and it didn't get cold enough to actually do any damage. I may have to put one of these heaters in here and close this door because I don't know if what we have here is going to be sustainable for the winter. I think on the plus side, the foggy rain has kept these babies blowing like mad. Maybe it keeps events and visitors away, but whatever. Anything else we need to get on shelves would really just be like textiles and clothing, but there's nothing terribly important. This Psych IT was probably worth something to somebody. So once we get this up and these up and then orbital trade, I think we might make the next major goal, get something done in terms of storage, like a proper storage room. But if you weigh the fact that the shelf takes 20 wood and can store all that, like you could just build 2 more shelves here. Everything on there would be stored except this, which doesn't deteriorate, and you don't really need to keep, we can put the silver over here or something. Not that it really matters. Let's shrink this zone down. I don't like what it's looking like over there. Oh, we're almost going to get a second harvest here, people. Assuming our batteries don't take a shit. At some point, I'm going to have an exit up here, which is why I built this. I should find a way to protect this stuff. It's always going to be a target for raiders. Alright, well, I guess we end on another harvest. Botched! Last time, she nailed them all, which is pretty... So she's 50-50 right now. I don't know why she got so lucky last time. Plants. I don't know. Maybe it was... Ugh. Brutal. So we can't count on her succeeding for more than 37 rice per harvest with 2 bays. That's pretty pathetic. I mean, I don't know shit about harvesting rice. I'm not going to lie. But she's a butt hair away from this research completion. That's why I haven't ended this yet. I want to get those things laid in and see what kind of material we're going to need to make that happen. Okay, keep it paused here. So, like, what else do you need? Oh, there's a ton of shit. I guess we could go back to the basics and work our way through machining and all that. Not sure what victory I'm going to go to. If we could get some other people, like a royalty victory on the ice sheet would be, sea ice would be pretty interesting. Not something I've ever seen before. I think if I put it here, we can connect to both, but I don't want it. It takes 40 steel. And then this baby makes 120 steel. We're going to have to definitely get some roof over that, though. Like that looks sufficient. This, let's shrink that down. I don't know. I like it to be a square. Whatever. All right, so we need 200, 320, ouch, 390 plus this. So 430 steel. Components aren't a problem. I'm tempted to still move those inside for a while. But we need like 400 steel, and there's absolutely no source for said steel right now. All we're doing is researching and picking our ass at the moment. We have 9 of these left. I don't know. There's no point doing anything with it. Just let it go. And when it warms up in the summer, we'll get material from this. That'll get us the battery. It is almost the first of winter as she researches away in her cold little bunker, nibbling on rice at the far North Pole. In a foggy rain, of all things. Please leave me a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I do read them all. I do respond. I appreciate you guys being with me today. I love you all, and I will see you next time.